Hey, happy Friday and welcome back to the Friday Funnies. You know, we're only 5 days away from Christmas, and I plan on starting my shopping very, very soon. To save time and long lines, I'm going to do all of my shopping at the paint store. Everybody on my list is going to get a shiny new gallon of semi-gloss paint, and they can use it at their leisure. It's a win-win. For stocking stuffers, I decided on a variety of smoked sausages, because who wouldn't be pleasantly surprised to find a kielbasa or a salami in their sock? I know I would. And for Santa, instead of leaving milk and cookies, I'm going to leave him kale and Brussels sprouts, because he never brings me what I ask for. So maybe next year, you'll listen to me, Chubby. After Christmas Day comes Boxing Day, a big event in Canada and the UK. Now, I have never been a big fan of the pugilistic arts, but if this is going to be a bout between Pelosi and Trump, I want a front row seat. But before any of that happens, let's take a look at the oddities in this week's news. Standard Toilet is a company in the UK who designed a toilet so that people spend less time on the hopper. The seat of the toilet is slanted downwards at a 13-degree angle, making it impossible for you to get comfortable when you have a relaxing sit. If you relax on the new toilet, you're probably going to slide off on the floor, and then you've got multiple problems. By cutting down on the time spent in the loo, British businesses claim they will save $6 billion a year in lost productivity. If they want to save even more money, take all of the toilets out and just let them go in holes in the floor like they do in Japan. As for me, I'm staying with my regular toilet, where the worst thing that can happen is, if I fall asleep on it, I wake up with a ring around my butt. Courtney Barnes is a 35-year-old model known as Miss Miami. She has 60-inch buttocks. That's 5 feet of butt, which makes it very difficult for her to try and find a seat and coach on an airplane. She started having butt enhancement shots in college when she was a dancer, and she wasn't making very many tips, so another dancer said, "Baby, you need to get more booty." So she went nuts. She got 6 rounds of illegal injections, and before you could say, "Holy butt blast, Batman," her hind end grew to 60 inches. But then when her butt started to leak from all the illegal injections, a doctor suggested that she have an operation in order to reduce the size of her posterior. But she refused, and I don't blame her, because really, who wants to walk around half-assed? Anyhow, until she does something about her rear bumper, I highly suggest that she stay away from toilets in the UK. You know, it's currently summer in Australia, and this year the temperatures have been soaring. The average temperature in the country this week soared to 104 degrees, and that gave Stu Pengelly of Perth an idea. He thought that if it got hot enough, he could cook a pork roast in his car. So what he did was he put a 3-pound pork roast on the front seat. The car got to be a temperature of 177 degrees, and in only a few hours, the pork roast was done to perfection. Now, I imagine this is quite a feat, but here in Chicago, it never gets that hot. This week, it was 12 degrees, and I learned how to make popsicles in the trunk of my car. Hey, that's it for another week, my friends. Please have a very, very Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you back. Oh, by the way, don't forget my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. This week, we interview Santa. So take a listen to that, and I'll see you back here next Friday.